yellow
Amazing.
pages.
Good gig.
Today wasn't supposed to be any sort of epic ride. It was just a chill day to head north, hit some dirt roads, a river, maybe get some trail time in. But of course, somehow it turned into a small town story that we'll probably never forget, where we were titled The Nicest People Ever from Connecticut. And I guess that's the real joy of dual sporting. You take the windy dirt roads to the middle of nowhere, you never really know what to expect or what you're going to encounter, and you just kind of take whatever comes your way. We took the road north, staying on the dirt as much as we could as we headed up in elevation. And at first it's flat, just lots of cow pastures, BLM lands, it's wide open, it's quiet, and then the landscape starts to change pretty fast. The sand hills eventually start to turn into green hills as we get up in elevation where it's a little bit more wet, and soon enough these hills become covered in wildflowers. Just a couple weeks ago, the mountains still had snow on them and you could see it in the distance, but now everything is just bursting with color. Before moving here, I had seen the pictures of the wildflowers, and honestly, I thought maybe they were short-lived or maybe they were just only in one location, and it turns out they're just everywhere up in the hills, and they are incredible to see. More skills? I don't know. It was a bit slippery on my own 2 feet. We first approached this hill a couple weeks ago, 2 up, and it was just super slick. I ended up walking down the hill and that was super slippery, but Adam ended up going down the hill on his own and he just slid the entire way. So I wasn't sure what it was going to be like 2 up this time. And we survived. Now that we've got a few rides under our belt on this bike and Adam's starting to get a feel for how it handles and the terrain out here, I guess we're starting to approach some things that we weren't so confident with day 1. We're starting to head north, and very slowly you can start to see the scenery start to change. And the river's on our left here, and our goal is to get just a little bit further up. We just got to get a couple miles up this road, and then we're going to cross the river and head up into the mountains. There's this little pull-off along the river that we always love to stop at. So from here, you can watch the whitewater rafters come down and hit some rapids. It's pretty badass. And it's one of those spots where you can just kind of like kill the engine, sit in the silence, and just listen to the river do its thing.
I want some kayakers to come down.
There are kayakers coming?
No. I was was hoping there was.
Look at that rock. That thing's huge.
Like 1 minute.
Jump in.
That was awesome.
Now that we've crossed the river, we're gonna head up, and this is gonna give us an incredible overlook of the river. The higher we get, the more we see some waterfalls from all the snow runoff from everything melting. So there's like little waterfalls that are running down the hillsides. And we're gonna try and climb down to one, but they're hard to reach because they're off some really steep shoulders. This area of Idaho is one of my favorites because the views are just insane. The rocks are so wild and they're so out of place, and I'll tell you exactly why in one quick minute. If I say we go straight, then it means we definitely go right. Maybe we went right.
No, we gotta go right.
Back to the story of these rocks. So the tall rock formations and these massive boulders that are scattered around this area of Idaho, they're all leftover from the ancient volcanic and glacial activity that happened. Millions of years ago, this region was shaped by intense volcanic eruptions, especially from the Yellowstone hotspot. So lava flows and ash layers hardened this rock over time, and then erosion kind of pushed it up through the ground and sculpted them into these jagged formations that we see here today. Later during the Ice Age, so they think maybe 2 million to 10,000 years ago, you know, somewhere in between there was all of this glacial meltwater, and then floods happened. So these were the Bonneville floods, and that flood helped break apart and move some of these boulders down into the valleys here, and that's why they feel so out of place, and that's why you'll see a lot of granite here as well, along with the lava rock. So they just kind of got dropped across the landscape, and nature's just here doing its thing. At this point, we're about 3 or more hours into our ride, and we are starving. We're starting to get hangry, and we thought that we were going to get lunch somewhere, and it just never happened. So we came across this place. It says food and clothing. We have no idea exactly what it is or what's happening, but we're like, hey, let's check it out and let's stop in. Oh, goodness.
I've got chips, I've got popcorn, I've got some pie. Strawberry rhubarb.
I'll take that.
That sounds delicious.
We've got some sweetbread. Oh, wait a minute. There's some more pies back here. Something. Let's see what we have
Any of it works. We were just on a long ride and we're like
Getting
starving, and then we saw food.
here. There's streusel. Nothing.
Ooh, cookies.
Oh, cookies?
Cookies.
I'll take these.
Okay. And these are orange Well, these are aronia berry.
Oh, those look
Yeah, we'll take
amazing.
this. So we'll take this right here, and that's good.
That's good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And there's water out there. Do you guys need some water?
I got some. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sit in a chair if you need to right here. And the
Yeah, I
table
think
is
so.
still left. Just sit down and enjoy.
Yeah, we're originally from Connecticut. We just moved here in October.
Oh, how do you like it?
Oh, I love it.
You like it?
Oh, I love it.
Versus
Yeah.
Connecticut. I know that Connecticut's a beautiful state.
It is a beautiful state, but we lived there our whole lives, and we don't have kids, and we like traveling.
Great.
I love it out here.
Yeah.
Because we're very outdoorsy, like, you know, with adventure bikes and stuff like that. And there's really not much for it in Connecticut.
Granddaughter and her husband just sold their house in Boise, and they bought a fifth wheel, and they're traveling. And right now they're working in restaurants, and then after that they're going to Arizona. I think they have a job lined up there.
Oh, cool.
But they don't have any children either, so
Yeah, it
I
makes
said,
it
if
way
you're going to
easier.
do it now.
Yep.
Or you can enjoy it. And
Exactly.
have
That's
a
what
good
we
time.
said 9
Yeah.
years ago. We just keep going.
That's
Like
great. Enjoy, and you guys have a safe trip.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We tried. So we'll get over to the dirt, and then we'll...
Oh my goodness. So we ended up with so many snacks and cookies and muffins and pie from Miss Betty. And now our stomachs are full and we can make this last leg of the trip back home. Now we're finishing up these last few miles of the trail, and this is going to tie us back up to about 10 miles into where we started. So these last few miles of this trail tend to get super rutted out every winter from all the runoff, so it's a little bit gnarly, especially riding 2 up.
Slippery with the grass.
This is another super steep descent that we have here, and the ground gets really hard and really dry, and when it gets dry it gets super slick. Plus there's all that marbly rock on top and it's rutted out, so it gets a bit tricky. way, if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, we would so appreciate it if you would. If you're into this kind of riding, dual sporting, dirt, rivers, the unexpected stops, and adventures all around, we've got so many more trail rides and adventures coming up this summer, and so many random Idaho moments coming your way.
Catch you next time.
How's your butt?
My butt hurts.
If you enjoyed this video, we'd love it if you gave it a thumbs up. This channel is just all about fun, and we're doing it for fun, but hey, to see that you're actually enjoying the content, enjoying the rides, that would just mean so much to us. So give us a thumbs up, and we can't wait to see you next time.